Let's go.
Coming to you live from Music City, USA, it's the Nashville Casting Couch. I'm Chris Burks, along with your locally famous host, TJ Cates, who is in the invitation-only studio high atop the city overlooking everything that is Nashville entertainment. Now lay back and enjoy the ride that we call the Nashville Casting Couch.
Hey, this is TJ Cates with another episode of Nashville Casting Couch. Spenser Fritz, right here on the couch. He's acting like he's not excited, but he just commented on our great set. But he's a filmmaker. He knows how to make it look good.
Oh yeah. Not as good as this.
Yeah, well, you know, hang in there. Things will get better. We just saw your movie trailer, man. I like it. The school bus scene, the kids scene. Yeah. Did you write it?
Yep, I wrote it. It's a bit semi-autobiographical. When I was a kid, I kind of had a speech impediment to where I couldn't say my R's. So
I had trouble with S's like Cecil.
Oh, really? Nice. Yeah. And so with a name like Spenser Fritz, it was traumatizing at times, but now stepping away, I can kind of see the comedy in it. So one thing led to another, and I wrote the script. So.
Did you kind of base it on any scenarios or anything that happened, or just kind of what you remember a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, you did?
There are a lot of scenarios, like when he has to say his name and everyone starts laughing. Yeah. That happened numerous times. You know, and I'd have people come up to me and actually be like, "What's your name?" knowing that I couldn't say it.
Yeah, that's kind of tough.
And then I had some kind of hellion friends in there, and they were into the kind of crazy bullying schemes. So some of the stuff you see in the thing was based on their shenanigans.
Their shenanigans. Everybody has their own shenanigans. We'll come back to yours in a minute.
Right.
Let's watch the trailer real quick.
All right on.
So, you're probably wondering what this movie's about. Well, it's about my best friend. Look, Cecil, the 4th grade is no joke. If you want to be cool this year, you gotta shape up, okay? Us girls don't want no scrubs. Okay. Nope. To be cool, you gotta be who everyone wants you to be. Especially if you want to impress people like Chelsea Walter. As if she's totally out of your league. Hi, what's your name? Cecil Stevens. I told him, do not say your name in public. Like if you have a lisp and your name is Cecil Stevens.
Hear that, guys? It's Cecil Stevens.
What a weirdo. Weasel Waisins.
Tom's stupid face.
That doesn't work, Joe. You idiot.
Whoa.
Today, gentlemen, remember, we make the cuts, but don't be deterred because even the great Michael Jordan, that's right, MJ himself, was once cut.
So after giving this some thought, I figured out what Cecil needs to be cool. He needs to change his name. What? What's wrong with Cecil?
On the line! You!
Joe.
Cut! You!
Bradley Carson.
Cut! And you.
I'm Michael Jordan. But sometimes being cool isn't the only thing that's important. Right, Cecil?
All right, MJ. I'm going to teach you the ultimate trip of death. You got to get down low. We can be the next people that come down this aisle. Now!
All right, boys, this is it. We've got to show them exactly who we are. One more thing, very important. Remember it, we got to dunk on these fools. Get in here!
If she really liked you, you wouldn't have to hide the lisp. You aren't really Michael Jordan, you know? Oh my god, no, maybe there's someone else who, likes you. Oh, hey Cecil, it's MJ. I don't like MJ. I like Cecil. Oh, snap.
Well, give me we're just going to leave it where it is. I'll split it. Okay. Okay, I liked it. But like you said, you based a lot of things on you growing up with your speech impediment and your name and your friends that had trouble. Not that you did.
Yeah.
You were the nice kid.
Oh, yeah. I was always the one telling them not to do it, of course.
Okay, the little girl character, what is her name?
Her name is Merrick Murphy.
Now, how did you meet her?
I've worked on a couple features with her now. Worked on one called A Bell for Christmas, which is more of like a Christmas Dean Cain kind of Hallmark film, and then we worked on another one called Chasing Ghosts, which was a local Nashville film you might be familiar with. That had Tim Meadows in it, but on both.
I met her on the red carpet and I interviewed her last year for the Nashville Film Festival.
Oh, great.
And the only thing I talked to her about, which is kind of sad, but I have a friend back home named Summers and she loves Walking Dead, and she says, "Summers, I know that you're jealous. I'm on The Walking Dead." And then we have. You're also on The Walking Dead?
Yes.
Can you do something for me? Can you say, "Summers, are you so jealous of me?" I have a friend at home that loves that show and she's going to be so jealous. Just say, "Summers, I know you're jealous. I'm on The Walking Dead." Just say it for the camera.
Summers, I know you're jealous. I'm on The Walking Dead.
Yes!
I know.
One of these. That's cool. Really good actress, man.
Yeah, she is really great. I think.
Where's she from?
She's from Atlanta. So,
Yeah, a lot of movies down there.
Yeah, the whole Walking Dead thing worked out great for her down there, but she's great. Both the movies we've worked with her prior, I think the whole cast and crew agreed that she should have a bigger role. So this is the role for her, and between her and Sark, it's going to be just everyone's.
He's a good little actor too.
Yeah, everyone's
He's
like,
going to be here in a minute.
Yeah.
He has headphones on. He knows we're talking about him. He's smiling pretty big. And reading a cookbook, we got to talk about that when he comes on, because I like to cook too. Where did you shoot this at?
We shot it all locally right now, just kind of throughout town. We shot some of it over in a park near 100 Oaks, and then just all around. I'm a little geographically challenged, so I won't go into like, well,
that's
we
okay.
shot over here.
I've been here a year, man. I wouldn't know what you're talking about anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
I just nod my head a lot.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody thinks you're local.
Yeah, I know where.
Yeah, really good burgers. Yeah, I know the place.
The best.
Juice Bar Burgers, you know everything. Let's talk about the story. And where you're going to take this, because you have it on the Kickstarter campaign still. So people they still contribute to the filmmaking part of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As of now, we have most of the budget through a producer that we found, and but we're trying to have more skin in the game now and raise a little budget of our own. So we're trying to raise $16,000, and we've gotten 10 of it.
You're doing great, man.
Yeah, so we got a couple weeks left, so we're still a little far away from 16. So every dollar helps, even if it's just $1. You know?
And nobody realizes that that's actually true.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, your popularity goes up with every dollar, and then those random donors, you know.
And you know what I've found is there's some people that will just kind of sit back and wait, and they wait until you reach a certain amount, and then they're going to come in and get it, and they call them angels. Yeah. Because they do, and they drift in with the money. They want to make sure that you're actually going to get it done.
Yeah, exactly.
So they could happen. It's not going to be me. I got to let you know.
Oh, I'm out.
You sing my set, but I want you to make it.
No, that's like I said, every dollar helps, and just knowing we have people in our corner, and we're just trying to show all of Nashville what we're doing. So by the time this thing does get made, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I know Sark, I know Spenser, and I'm definitely gonna buy that movie."
Yeah. So, are you gonna go back and reshoot the whole thing, or will you use some of the things that you already used for the trailer?
That's a good question. Most likely, we'll end up reshooting all of it, just because logistically, you know, we're still in rewrites, so. We did like good 10, 12 rewrites on the trailer, but so it could exist as a trailer. Yeah. And all the same elements will be there, but you know, the antagonist plays a bigger role, which is the principal in the film. You don't ever see him.
Now the coach is not the principal. No, that's the voice of the Titans.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's Mike Keith, the voice of the Titans. Yeah, does the radio play-by-play.
How'd that come up?
I actually work for the Titans as well. I shoot and edit their TV show, Titans All Access. Nice. So Mike's a great guy, and for his first acting role, I really think he hit it out of the park. So
he was pretty good.
Yeah,
I liked it. And his voice, he was a little, he looked good on camera too. Yeah. And as a filmmaker and casting agent, people have to realize you can almost, as long as you have somebody that has the look, you can work with them a little bit.
Exactly. Yep.
Do you play any cameos in there? Speaking of looks.
I definitely will if I can. There's not a lot of adult roles in there, so if I'm in there, it'll probably be like an extra or something. But I'm a big proponent of the Hitchcock cameo.
Yeah, he always did it, right?
Yeah, I'm a huge Hitchcock fan, so I'll get in there one way or the other. But there are very limited adult roles that I'll probably end up leaving it to the pros.
You should talk to the writer and see if he would write you. Oh, you are the writer. Write yourself a part.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's come back now. Who's your actor that's about to come on the show and talk? Who's this?
His name is Sark Asadourian, and he is awesome. We found a gym here in Nashville, and so if you need a kid actor, he's
smiling again with headphones on.
Yeah, he set the bar high. I mean, I would like to say there's a close second, but there really wasn't. It was instantly we knew there was a little special chemistry there, and he reminds me of myself as a kid.
Oh yeah,
so
you have similar eyes actually.
Yeah, he's great. He's not like that Disney Channel person that's just gonna be like, yeah, and then perfectly deliver everything, all stereotypical, you know.
Yeah.
He's more like a real person, you know, and you can see that true like character behind. He's not just acting like that.
And he auditioned with a lot of kids.
Yep.
And he stuck out of the crowd.
Oh yeah, big time. By far, we didn't even have to argue. You know, we all were in collective agreement. So.
All right, well, let's bring him out. Let's bring out Mr. Sark. This is Nashville Casting Couch, and the movie is Cecil.
Hi, my name is Sark Asadourian, and my character in the film is Cecil, and he's a kid that gets bullied because he has a lisp, and he decides to change his name to Michael Jordan. I'm Merrick Murphy, and I play Tiffany. She is the best friend companion who gets avoided by Cecil because he starts hanging out with the popular crew. I'm kind of a bit of a tomboy. I'm a little punk. I'm funky, I guess.
The story behind it, I think, is how to deal with a lot of struggle and how to be tough, and I guess it really just builds a lot of character in order to have that name and to have a lisp.
The message that kids learn is that to not bully and that it's mean and rude and you shouldn't do it. My favorite thing about the 90s is Full House and Home Alone. Ah! My favorite thing about the 90s is probably the whoa. In the 90s, I like how they dress. I think it's funky and cool.
Well, Michael Jordan to me is the greatest basketball player ever, because Coach in the trailer said that he was cut.
That's right, MJ himself, number 23.
I think that's cool that he was actually cut and took rejection, because that's just as important as getting what you do want.
It explains a lot about what most kids go through when they're bullied or if they have a speech impediment. The whole idea behind the movie is kind of never to forget who you really are, and that it's always not about being cool and trying to fit in and changing every single thing just to hang out with a girl.
There you go. All right.
And action.
All right, now we're back here with the star of Cecil, Sark Asadourian. How's it going, buddy? Good. Thanks for coming on our show. Now, what do you think about our show? Let's talk about me for a minute. Okay. Because you're a big movie star. Everybody talks about you. What do you think about this and all these people out here watching us?
Well, I think it's cool.
You do think it's cool?
It's very cool.
Let's talk about the kids at school. Do they think that you're a little cooler now that you're a big movie star?
I'm not sure. I haven't asked them. I think they do.
Did they act really nice to you and they give you? Do y'all still drink milk in school? Do they
Yes.
buy you milk? Okay, I don't know
No,
if they stop
but I
that.
don't. But they don't buy me milk.
They don't? They will.
Yeah.
Did they expect you to ride up in a limousine?
No.
You should rent a limousine one night. When y'all get your funding for your film, I think that'd be something that you maybe an extra $100, and you start rolling to school in a limo. The ladies are gonna love it. Do you dress differently because you're a movie star and you walk into school? Do you wear your sunglasses in the first period?
Well, maybe I should.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
I have like 10 pairs of these glasses I buy at the Rosa Park Flea Market. They're 4 for $20. I'll give you some.
Okay.
You can look pretty cool. Okay. So what do you think about this? Do you think you have a long career? Did you like the movie set?
Yeah, I liked it. It was quite fun. Yeah.
In your lines, how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
How long have you been reading, man? Like 5 years?
I can't really remember. I think 5 years.
Wow, that's a lot of reading. So how long does it take you to memorize like all your lines?
Well, I think about a day or so.
You're better than me. That's why I started doing this instead of acting. I couldn't remember the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
What do you think about the film set? Because this is a different environment. What you see when the camera's and the people, and then when you go back and watch it, it looks totally different.
Well, it feels so different because there's the boom hanging above people and the camera, but then you don't see it. And there's so many crew members.
And everything looks real.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
It is
weird.
kind of crazy. It is kind of weird. Where are you going to go? Like, what's your next thing? Are you going to try to do movies? You want to get on TV? Do a talk show? What do you want to do?
I think a talk show would be.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You want to sit over here and you can interview me?
Okay.
Next time you come, we'll do that, I
Okay,
promise.
yeah.
Okay.
That would be fun.
All right, y'all go check out his film. Let's do So Cool. Okay, now we're backstage, green room, tin roof down to Mundrian, and we're here for Nashville Connection, and we have Big Gap Music. Vicky is in the house. What are you doing, scouting out?
You know, I have to say I might be. I try not to give all my secrets.
She walks in with hugs like she's everybody's best friend, and then she's listening the whole time.
Yeah, I am. Actually, you know, TJ, I've planned this year to get out a little bit more and to, you know, see what's happening and see who's writing and see where these people are coming from. I have a network of young artists all the way up to very well-established artists. So I'm super excited about seeing what's happening tonight.
Well, let's go through and listen to it. All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Your swagger, no, he ain't got that little clip in his chin. He ain't no way better, 'cause you're the baddest country boy, sweetest sin. He ain't got my soft lips on him every morning.